Right, well, welcome back to Adventure 82. It's been a while since I've been filming in Jersey. As you know, we went to Salzburg and Manchester, and then, well, we came back and it was all raining. A lot of stuff's gone down since I last filmed the JER Part 6. So I feel I need to tell you guys what's going on. When we're going to be resuming the JER videos, and the major things happened regarding the future of the channel. So, as I seem to do most of my chats on the beach, let's take a walk further down. Right, so I'm not sure how clear I come up on this. The sun is behind the camera, so it should be okay. Now, a while ago I made a video called Do My Best, not sure if it's enough. And in that video I pointed out that I was having some issues deciding what the best way forward was for the channel. For me and Erica and the kids personally. And how we were getting on with Jersey. I mentioned in that video we may be moving to the UK and stuff, and a lot of those questions have now been answered. We've made decisions, and all those I'm going to give you answers to when we get to the other end, but I'll do the specific channel stuff first. So first of all, work's about to kick off, so I do want to complete the JER before the end of the year, and hopefully I will. But for the next 2 weeks I'm not going to be able to film anything because I'll be working. We've been in this situation before, so I will be releasing videos weekly. They won't be of Jersey, they will be things that I filmed for you guys whilst I was in Salzburg. I will, however, pick up the JER, and we will finish that. I'm hoping to finish filming that before October comes. So sort of the back end of September we'll be picking up the JER and finishing that off. I have some plans to do some Jersey, what do we call it? Myths, stories for October, being Halloween. I thought that'd be a nice idea. Hang on, tired arm. And I also have some plans I'm working on to try and do some more of the CIOS bunkers with you, with Malcolm and Paul, before we move on to our next phase. Which brings me to my personal life. I'm not one normally to talk about personal life with other people. My personal life is private. I'm very much one of these people who keeps themselves to themselves, and if you're not out of order to me, I won't be out of order to you. And I think that's the best way to live life, because if you go around judging people, picking at them for who they are, what they choose to do, when it has no real impact on you, I'm not sure that makes you a good person. So I do try not to do those things. But I can be opinionated when I want to be, as you've seen. So we're just a while, we're going to have a sit down and talk to you. So what we'll do is I'll go sit on this bench, set up this camera, and I'll go through the rest of the stuff with you. So I'll see you on the other side. Right, so as I said, videos will be incoming intermittently. The channel itself, there's going to be some major changes, and like I said, that's to do with my personal life. So Right, the upshot of it is that Jersey has, and will always have, a special place in my heart. Its history, the natural beauty of its countryside, its beaches, its appeal, and the feeling of being here when you don't have to think about what you have to do next to keep going. Now, note what I said before, when you don't have to think about what you have to do next to keep going. I am one of the very fortunate few that have been able to spend the first 40, or be 41 years next year, of my life in this island, and I regret nothing that I've done in this island. I was born here. I've been here longer than probably most members of the states who are running the island have been here now. But, like a lot of people over here now, I've reached a point where it's no longer possible financially to stay in this island that I care about so much. So we'll take a little bit of a walk along the coast bit here and I'll explain the rest. Hang on. Right, so we're now walking through the Marais estate. The Skye estate, as I will call it, because I grew up around here. Now, like I say, the financial situation for me and Erica has never been brilliant over here. But the last couple of years, especially since 2020, have been a struggle. We were looking to move to the UK before that, but we never really did an awful lot about it. More recently, it's gotten a lot harder. So we have weeks where, you know, we're trying to get through from a Thursday to a Thursday, because if you're on income support and they top up your wages like they do for me, they give you your money on a Thursday, and you're going week to week from that Thursday to the next Thursday with however much they give you to get you through. My wages might as well not be coming in, because they come in one day and then they're gone the same day to bills. And by the time you've done the week to week with your supposed top up money you get from the income support, you end up with, well, in our case, about 20 quid to get through an entire week with 4 kids and 2 adults after you've bought food for the week. Now, I've never been a stranger to work, and I've never been against working my way into or out of something. That was a very strong work ethic. It was instilled in me by my grandfather, who meant the world to me, God rest his soul. But over here now, at least for me, I can't speak for others, but for me and Erica, in our given situation, that's not a possibility. I can't work any more than I do, because I have to be able to be there for Blade as and when he needs to be picked up, or doesn't, as the case may be. Erica's now got full-time work to help with the next phase of what we're doing, and that next phase is moving to the UK. So that will be probably in, we're looking at somewhere between March and May next year, probably May. Which is one of the, so Eric is working so that we can save up enough money to move over there. And once we're over there, obviously what I'm filming on the channel will change. I can't do videos about Jersey every week anymore, so I'll be doing things UK based. It'll still be history, there'll still be adventure in it. It won't be Jerseys, obviously, because I won't be here. I will always take trips back to Jersey because my mother's here. And I'll always make sure that I do something of Jersey for you whilst I'm here. I know you guys enjoy my hotel videos and my history videos, and the people who said the kind words they said to me in my previous video when I wasn't sure what the right thing to do was, I thank you so much. And the ones who see me on the street, you know, and stop me and randomly say thank you to me, it truly bewilders me why how such a random person can just start doing some videos about historical bits and pieces of Jersey that maybe most people don't know about, can be thanked for kind of documenting them. But it's really it's lovely. Means the world to me. You can't possibly understand. The channel itself is only what, 200, I think at current count, about 290 subscribers. It's tiny. I'm not Logan Paul. I'm not even Simon Miller, to be fair. But hopefully one day I'll get there, and it'll be with the support of you guys. But back to where I was going. So yeah, when we move over to the UK, there's various reasons. One is the financial one. I can get more flexible work over there that allows me to be there for Blade, which I need to be, and Blaze. Blade can go to school there till 19, and then if he needs it, there's other schools that will take him till he's 25. The only option here for him for that is Montalabé, and that's not certain, and he's in year 11 this year, and the kid needs some certainty. He's had so much uncertainty through secondary school, with like even down to the first year he was at secondary school, you know, the school who was supposed to be looking after him had a meltdown and decided to report him to the police. You can't say you're looking after autistic kids and then report them to the police the first meltdown they have as soon as they've started in your school. Everything's different, they're settling in, it's not how that works. Lydia can get work over there more easily, so can Erica. And even at 41, between now and retirement age, I have the option, I have the chance to be able to actually own my own home, something I can never do in this island, which I care about so much. I've been, like a lot of locals, shoved to one side for the benefit of various things, all of them ultimately down to what benefits the states and the island. And you know, I mean, I've never been one to follow suit with specific things, you know, and some would say probably I spent a lot of my life going against the grain, you know, but you know, I take responsibility for what I've done in my life, and if some of those things have had an effect on the way things have turned out, which ultimately they will have done, that's my bad. But I have worked my backside off for the last 20 years since I've been married to Erica, and we've had Lydia, and then when the other three came along as well, to make a better life. And it's just always in the same place. There's no way of doing better over here unless you're doing dramatically better, because of the way that the system works. So the system works is you get paid X amount, and then they take that amount off of how much you get given every month. So it kind of, you're always getting the same amount of money, which is fine. But it means until you're earning a large amount of money, which most people aren't going to get, which I think last time I worked it out, which was about 5 years ago, meant I'd have to be earning about £800 a week. There's no way to break free of that chain, because if you tell the Social Security you just don't want their income support anymore and you'll figure it out yourself, they'll tell you they're legally not allowed to do that. So, and I'm bored of fighting, if I'm honest. You know, there's only so long you can fight for before you kind of, I'm not admitting defeat, but I'm moving on and I'm doing something else. So that's England. I will stay as loyal to this channel as I've always been. I will still post every week. What I will do during the moving phase is I will make videos about actually moving from Jersey to the UK, because one thing we have noticed is there's not many videos around, or information for that matter around, about going from Jersey to the UK. There's plenty the other way around, because Jersey makes sure there is, because the States want all those people who have in the finance industry, who are millionaires and have all the money that the States want a bit of. They make it very easy for them to come over here. They want that. What they don't want is people to leave, and that's hard information to come by the other way around. So I will be making videos about that, and telling you so you can see what we're getting up to, so you can see the processes involved, and so on. Yeah, so just to recap, I'm going to be revisiting and finishing off the JER in a couple of weeks. You should start seeing those videos probably the end of September. I've got about 4 videos that have been filmed in Salzburg that I need to edit, and I'll do those for you as well. October we'll get the Jersey Myths and Legends Horror Stories book out, which will be interesting. Lydia's been looking forward to that, so she'll probably have something to do with it. And yeah, Adventure 82 is embarking on its biggest adventure yet, moving from this little 9x5 island that I've devoted 41 years of my life to, and will always have a special place in my heart, and moving it across to essentially a bigger island that it's part of sometimes. But yeah, either way, I just think that it's the best thing for us, it's the best thing for the kids. I struggle to find, beyond the visual and the historical beauty of the island, and it's such a history-rich island, I struggle to find any tangible reason, anything that can help me in the personal day-to-day life to stay here. If there was any way I could, I would, but I can't. And I can't keep trying to live off 20 quid a week. Sometimes it's been as little as sometimes I've had to go through an entire week with like about 50p, and I've had to get my sister to buy us flipping milk and bread. It's ridiculous. So it will never be goodbye to Jersey. It'll always just be see you later. But that's May. That's 8 months away. There's plenty of Jersey I still want to show you before I go. I won't get it all done beforehand, which will give me a reason to come back anyways, if my mother wasn't a good enough reason as it was. And you have a brilliant, brilliant weekend. I'm about to go and edit this because I'm filming this on the Sunday it's going out, because I had no idea what to say or do for you guys this week. And it's taken me this long to figure it out, because it means so much to me. I wanted to make sure I said the right things. And I'll see you next week from my trip in Salzburg. Until then, you guys have a lovely, lovely weekend. Like I said before, take care of yourselves. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, it always helps. And a special thank you to Caleb, I think his name was, on Buy Me a Coffee, who donated $20 to the channel. Massive, thank you very much. And oh yeah, before I go, one other thing, keep your eyes peeled for the Adventure 82 website, because I've been fortunate enough to go in places on my travels that most people don't get to go into, and I'm looking to sell and get those pictures, some of those pictures put on canvas for you guys to put in your houses, since you love the island so much. I think that's a good thing to do. So I'll keep you up to date with the Adventure 82 shop I'm going to launch, and take care of yourselves. Bye.